All right, so I'm not a big audio guy. I want to just right off the rip, make it very crystal clear. I have a lot to learn and work on when it comes to audio. For the last 2 years, I've been using this guy right here, the Rode Video Mic Pro. A lot of pros and cons to this. Really, I guess overall score, overall thought, amazing microphone, right? But this guy right here might just be the best, worst microphone. I honestly don't even know what to say about this thing. Today we are talking about the Sony ECM-B1M. This is a digital audio interface microphone that goes into the top of your Sony hot shoe mount and digitally connects itself to your camera. I'm pretty sure this only works with Sony. I want to be very clear, by the way. This is not an in-depth review. This is just my first thoughts. I feel like this microphone isn't being talked about as much as it should. But then again, after my first few days with it, I kind of understand, it makes more sense now why a lot of people aren't talking about this. This is why I said the best, worst microphone. Because just right off the rip, the downsides, to my knowledge and understanding, this only does work with Sony cameras. If it is adaptable to Canon and Nikon, let me know in the comments down below. I did, however, see now that on the Sony website, it says that this is compatible with most of the Sony cameras. Just certain cameras, you only can use the analog versus the digital. Again, I'm not a sound guy, so I don't even know the difference between that. If anybody would like to let us know in the comments down below, educate us a little bit, I'm all ears. I want to touch base today that this is just my first thoughts. This is me buying it, hearing good things about it, and just as a creator, growing my content, what am I just thinking right off the rip? And then on top of that, I wanted to bring it out and about on how I would actually use it as a creator and just show some general vlogging in different situations using some of the different settings so that way we can see how it sounds overall. Today I'm giving it a real test. It's actually sitting 3 feet away from me. I'm sure it's gonna pick up a little bit of reverb and whatnot, but it's supposed to be really good, directional mic. On top of that, having the option to switch to be omnidirectional, which means I can pick up the things in front of the camera as well as pick up myself. And I'm gonna be 100% honest, that's one of the main reasons I personally bought this microphone. That and the noise canceling features. So if you hear me right now, I have no noise canceling engaged. And once I turn that on, it kind of just removes the fluff. And what you'll see in a little bit is when you're out and about vlogging and you're in public places where people are clinging around and talking and maybe there's a little music playing, this feature just comes handy, at least in cleaning up your audio. It's not like a magical worker, a miracle worker at all. It doesn't just eliminate everything else. As you can tell from my voice after I switched over, comes with some consequences, right? Makes your voice seem a little bit more robotic-y. But the reason why I wanted to share this today, I wanted to share my thoughts, is because the options that are available, what this thing can do now with little knowledge about it. Once you get past the price, if you do have a Sony camera and can use it on there and you start understanding some of the settings, this really seems like the future of microphones. I can't tell you how many cameras actually I've had the auxiliary go out because I was constantly plugging this and unplugging this. Having that wire doesn't seem like much, but already a weekend of not having the wire, this seems so old school. It seems so unnecessary now that I know that this digital interface option with the shotgun hot shoe mount is there. On top of that, if you are a Sony shooter, it's one of the only things that I have a problem with Sony cameras is the auxiliary in those cameras have been trash for the last few years. I don't know if anybody else watching this video has experienced this problem, but for example, I've had to send back my Sony a7 R III multiple times to replace the auxiliary and that from like unplugging and plugging this back in. Now, some people would say, well, Big E, why do you constantly plug and unplug it back in? Well, that's because when we were traveling in some situations, I like that I can also vlog forward and get audio forward and record audio of other people on top of me being behind the camera and recording myself. Now, when you're recording with something like this, it's a little hard to hear yourself behind the camera. And if I'm constantly commentating, going around, pointing at stuff, you know, like showing a shot of something and explaining it from behind, it's a little annoying when I can't hear myself while editing, or I sound muffled, or just the audio quality is so different from the things around me or on the outside versus what I am explaining. Hence why I really wanted this for the omnidirectional audio. So my thought process here was, if this thing actually works very well on the hot shoe mount, not only do I get the benefits of having audio from in front of me and then having the good quality on my end where I can actually commentate and narrate things. Even if I do want to remove the microphone for, I don't know, aesthetic reasons at this, I wouldn't see why I would need to remove the microphone now. Now I don't have to worry about this little guy wearing out the auxiliary in the camera and creating a fuss. Like, Sony, maybe create better auxiliary inputs for these cameras that cost like thousands of dollars. I know, seems silly, but it'd be really cool if you guys did. Anyways, I took it out and about this weekend. We were in restaurants, we were out in public, around vehicles running, around a lot of people. I tried some shots with noise canceling on, off, the various settings. I shot in both digital and analog. I did the like super directional and the omnidirectional. Listen to me capture some of the ambient noises, talking to people. I tried being far away from people so that way I could see how well like the super directional worked, or the omnidirectional, me being behind the mic and maybe somebody's like 10 feet away, like how well does it pick them up? Check it out, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the audio, of the quality of this microphone. You guys ready for a little family vlogging today?
Yeah.
Woo, look at you. Oh my God. Let's go.
Oh, what'd you do when I hit my thing? Boot goofing.
What? What, ostrich, custom ostrich? Have you guys ever had first watch before?
No.
Yo, homie, you need a chill. You're making it super awkward. Like the kid putting his hand up the shirt for the first time. All giggles. On a scale, just to give me a scale, before you visited and now that you're here, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much has it gone up that you're like, okay, I could move here?
I could move here if I had had a job set up. Like,
you do.
Get that? No, I don't.
You're a realtor.
Everything.
Not kind of, not really though. Oh well, yeah. But couldn't you take that? Couldn't you take that while you're in Ohio?
Probably. Yeah. I want to do that. But I know you. Oh no. Crazy girl.
Push you.
And I'm like, this isn't my headband. No.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm trying to show off my new shoes. Look at the. Get out of here. That's so crazy too. Those do not look like Converse.
That's what I said about them. I said,
I like them. I like them. I think they look sick, but
I didn't even know they had shoes like that.
Say Keegan's rocking.
New boot goofing with his phone.
You new boot goofing? Megan and I's farmer market was close because Megan was late. She wanted me to get a watch, so we were late.
We wouldn't have been late if you wouldn't have got that watch. You could have got that later.
We wouldn't have been late if you guys wouldn't have gone to the store. Megan and I have been super into candles and like, well, I guess this is like natural like scents.
Yeah, gunpowder.
I can already tell that Sooner and Mamesy are going to be. Sooner seems like the person that has a whole bunch of things of soap like that. I only clean my body with the highest quality.
We have like a Amanda called a voodoo kit.
A what? A voodoo kit?
It's like has like sage and a candle, and like you're supposed to like burn all the things together, and it's supposed to protection kit. That's good vibes only stuff.
I've been getting candles like this and just burning them while I work. I bought the coffee and whiskey lip balm. What's that? Ooh, what is that?
Orchard Harvest. This was only $10.
Snag it. New one. What do you think?
We're buying this candle.
What do you think?
Show me your sucker.
What'd you get?
Say I'm a bunny.
Oh my god.
Hop. Jump. Hop.
She can't do it all
She was doing this before. I like fell into it.
Yeah, it's like ritual kits.
Dude, that was a big deciding factor to us when we... Oh, well, thank you so much. That was a big deciding factor for us is like, when we were thinking about it, like we have friends and we love our friends at home, but we never hung out with them as is. Like,
yeah.
You know...
The only thing was we hung out with my brother and sister-in-law like every weekend.
And that did suck. Like,
yeah.
but they, you know, like they said, we've adjusted and, you know, they come down. It gives them a reason to leave and do stuff too, so...
I love the ocean. She don't like the ocean, but I love the
And that's why we wanted North Carolina, because it was around everything. The people that we've been hanging out with today are my sister and brother-in-law, and we're trying really hard to move them down here.
That's not a fair
Because
fight.
we're miserable down here, and we need friends down here. That's what it is.
I mean, that's like,
I'm
yeah.
miserable in Ohio.
That's what it is. We're just miserable down here, so we need friends. No, it's been nice, like finding towns like this. Ever since we moved here.
See, this town, I love to live here. It's like a homey town.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff to do on a Saturday. Like there's enough, and that's what we've been like trying to find is like we've been trying to find stuff where we don't have to rely on other people. Like it's like you get a culture and see and do stuff as is anyways. So that was the worst. Like right when we started getting settled, dude, it was a year ago last week. We dropped the down payment on this house. First week of March, we all hit lockdown.
Yeah.
So like right when we started getting friends, the first week we put a down payment on our house, we're like, finally, we went out for the first time with people in Charlotte. And then 2 weeks later, everything shut down. So we were like pumped because we're like, oh yeah, we're gonna finally have a life. And then all of a sudden it was like, nope.
Just
Skirt.
kidding.
Hey, Keegan, this is mine at first.
So I just got a new microphone for my camera. So we figured we'd go start vlogging. I gotta make sure the car is locked. So we figured that today would be a good day to go out vlogging, especially since we have family down, just to kind of see how the thing works.
George has been real popular lately.
Go play with him. Go introduce yourself. Say hi. You know, I'm Kenneth. She walks up and she was hi. She's like,
What the hell is wrong with you?
and then he goes
He's
and
a
does that.
boy.
I never did that stuff when I was a boy.
Whatever.
You also missed him like parkouring overall.
Parkour, parkour,
Parkour.
hardcore parkour. Don't mind Keegan, he's just new boot goofing. That's Michael Jordan's house. Again, how neat is that? It's pretty neat, dude.
Yeah. You need to go to the golf.
It's like really so pretty. I haven't even been level.
That's what I'm saying. You're trying to reach that one way out there. Another one?
One way out here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got it. Get it.
Help you? Well, let's find some. Go over here and look.
That'll do it.
Oh, see, look.
I didn't know. You didn't tell me.
All right, so as you guys heard, it's really a good solid quality microphone. I'm sure in some situations you could hear that denoiser kind of like kick in again. It kind of just makes your voice a little bit more robotic-y. But honestly, this thing, it's awesome. It's light, it's compact, it's clean, the aesthetic overall, easy to use. It turns off when the camera turns off, the lack of the cable, all the options that I mentioned, but it's just like, why is there not more awareness to this microphone? Is this just something that's supposed to be the start? Is this something that maybe COVID kind of like took a turn with, or is this really just supposed to be marketed for the like very intense video shooter that also has audio knowledge on top of that? I'm genuinely curious, and I just wanted to spark this conversation in today's video. On paper, this should like replace everything. And on paper, $350 for this, or like I think 200 something for this, I could understand going the extra mile for all the extra benefits, but why are people not talking about it? Why is this not being pushed out there? In some of the research I've done, there are many YouTubers that are actually rocking this microphone. I mean, I was looking last month to get it, to try to get it sooner, and it was selling out all the time. So it's not that people aren't buying it. It's not that people don't know about it, but why is there no conversation on it? I don't know. It's interesting to me. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have ever heard of this microphone, if you guys know anybody that uses it, maybe if one of you people have it. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know why you guys think nobody is talking about this thing. Oh, by the way, even though it's not a full in-depth review, comes with a nice, cute little bag. This is such a scuffed video today, like super crappy, but like I don't know what else to make with this, because like I want to know. I want this conversation to get started. Lots of creators on YouTube, but it's like I'm learning it, but I can't, like I couldn't justifiably say like, hey, you person, go buy this for $350. I don't know your situation. I guess if you're in a situation like me where it's time to like upgrade the big boy microphone, you want less cables and whatnot, I would say like, yeah, go ahead. It's cool. It really is sick. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm pumped to have it. Let me know, comments down below. If you guys at least enjoyed today's video, likes, comments, subscribe, turn on those notifications. I appreciate you checking out another episode of Tech Tuesday. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm out. Peace. Deuces.